doing, guys? Abba, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless Father. Break it open, break it open, break it open, Father. Break it all open. Abba, Bashate. Father, all the ability, all the capacity, all the mercy, all the mercy, all the mercy. Every number I see, 37, Abba, Shate, Baka. Powerful, powerful. Power that crazy devil off my life. Time to fall, Mr. Satan. Oh, Father, pack it all in. Father, break through every insanity, every web. Break, 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 break. Father, you know what I'm trying to do. Huh. All the things that you just imbue and brew. Oh, man, we got some cool stories up in here, man. Cool stories. Improve. What's that? That was some kind of. Oh, Father, all the interesting stories, God, and no shame, God. I just happen to be a white guy walking up on these intersections of just powerful. Oh, ababashate, bakapasate, making nothing unhinged, nothing unpulled. May you pull up all out of me. Oh Lord, please comfort, 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 come. Oh precious God, break it open, all these stories. Lord, lover of my spirit and soul. May you break it open, God. Oh, it's ripe, it's ripe, it's ripe now. It's about to be ripe now. Father, I pray and you take the unkept things, all the stories, break them all open, God. Let me fulfill my destiny, God. Break it open, Espiritu Santo. Come and get my friends, the custom team. May all the ones that come say yes, God. May they come and fill in for the sake of sitting next to the precious one, God. The world grows cold. We don't seem to know what to do when somebody wants. Oh, God, I'm sick of the adversary taking advantage of my words, God. You just take care of him for me forever. You just consider all the ones who didn't get what they should have gotten by way of man's operation in your power, which is love, the trauma of your heart, God. Is there a trauma to your heart, God? Are you afflicted in our afflictions? Open my Bible. Open my Bible. Can I have some things? Seems like you just bursting. Seems they're bursting through my life. I say too much, you got 10,000 people coming to say, "Hey, Cam. Hey, Cam. Hey, Cam. Can you save my parents to be able to see things I can't?" I pray that you just wouldn't be able to bear it, God. You wouldn't be able to bear it. It's just too much, So for just Baba Shate Baka. Lord, I've been a story that has been, it seems just awkwardly aware as Father, make there be no satanic justification. I watch myself fail. I pray you can provide the means and the ways. I ask that you can bring what you bring. Lord, my life has been brought into story and it's been utterly, it's been bombastically beautiful. Protect my eyes, my eyes. my spirit. So from the attack of things that I have allowed, just protect me, Abba. I don't feel I deserve you much. I pray that because you give and take away, and you just want to give so much, Father. But how we take care of this confusion, the insanity, the being used to the life out in the Egypt place, get your food, fight for a few, but it seems like, Satan provides a lot of food, a lot of, you know, treats and, cake dangling up on a loser string. 557 now. Shit. Wow, man. Out to just spit in the soup and take it. Persuading people there's other ways, other ways to Satan, other Jesuses, to the adversary. To stay in Egypt where they are and it's all okay. And if we say the wrong thing, shh, you can't say that, because the one that's underneath the entire church getting ready to get stomped, Mr. Satan, and your witchcraft teams, how frustrating to realize that you're working for the one who has literally not, power and then no power, except power that functions for God anyway, like a doofus. People are doofuses. Babies got struck in the melee of truth and lies that went against the only truth. Mm. Don't miss out, guys. All those who are not able to see, there is a one truth and one truth only. The rest is the power of the deceiver, spiritually blessing you by demon power. Same thing as if you're just going buck wild and you're just trying to figure who you are. Trying to break it down where it's like, I would say, the imperative love and the definition of that child made in this majestic image. Don't you know that our family out there, as I will say, in other words, I was out there, his people, he had, he was my people are in Egypt, they're in Egypt. I've seen their affliction. It's enough. It's like they would say on our own words, enough is enough. And his heart was breaking, I guess. Everyone fully in full degree describes these things. It left us in a chance where we can do our little art picture. Except it's dynamically amazing what it can come into the access of one life. But, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Uh, mm. Literally, when I put my finger down on things, literally to the second mark. Literally, and if you know what it said, there is no way. It's so much, and it's just so beautiful. I beg you, Father. I beg you, Father, for the help and the loveliness of your heart when the world goes cold. But what am I doing? You come to the point. You help me. It hurts my spirit. Can you consider the pain? Let's not be a weak argument. You just want me to have a chance to show that I care. I care. You're gunning it from heaven and harmless, beautiful. Oh God, help me reconstruct my life. Live within your preciousness, amazing things. Poetic, but shit, too much, or so. Help me, God. please see all the hearts, the ones that are out there struggling. The story's ripe to help. Please help me because you make my life so awesome, pure and compassionate. People I don't even know. For a person who is shy just means people and the power of your precious here and there, and in other words, guiding me in the orchestration of your gentle beauty. I need some softness in my life. Not soft in the power that fights no one. Nothing can fight. Oh, you make me look so brave, but I don't want to live like some heroes. I'm going to get to know the shame game and all that is actually incorrect. It's going to go. You hear that, Satan? It's going to go. It's going to go. As it turned 11:27, it's going to go. So may the mercy of my heavenly Abba Father come and help his son, help his precious to him son, for all in every picture help, nothing to be lost, but everything to be gained. God, a precious Father, may gain all of the power of these pictures. Help me help the ones. Let me find the power in the simple thing. And I beg you, help me, that nothing else is ever lost, but all is pulled up from this point onward. Let me say things properly, God, and help me help other people, precious people, moments, these beautiful moments. I'm thinking about a person now out there. These ones I just go there and it's like these precious faces. God. It's so ripe and so artful. It's so power. So power. Don't miss out on your life. There is no life without life. You have to be able to choose to revoke based on the definition of life and separation from the definitions of death. Death leaves the presence of life. Wouldn't you say? Hatred is what love is not. Mm. So hopefully the father, he's just so kind. He's just trying to help me have a better picture. I kind of fight God so much. And all he wants to do is just care. Help me care about myself. And, high chair when needed, but he wants to kind of get out of like high chair and just watch us go, in a crazy world. Crazy world. Where you keep my family alive and those like as if you're letting me know about someone that might not quite. I pray, Father, but may no one think that's it's just things are just constantly. I pray that you just love yourselves, all you people. Through out of whack with me if you've spoken about me to anybody else for any reason. I'm speaking to every person, the leaders. Speaking to you if you haven't come across this. If you haven't responded to my request for simple help, you didn't respond to your messenger and I wrote you a long time ago or whatever the case. I would respond. I'm not somebody who wasn't raised to try to reach out of what was precious, or however you say, the efforts of a mom to honor women. And so whenever that has not happened in terms of pornography and things like that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, it's not me, But that's the adversary for you. He wants to take the entire dynamic picture. And I was talking about pornography, like, oh, he's a pornography watcher. Please don't say these things, people. If you will get lukewarm, or please don't use these terms. The adversary wants you calling the children that carry the image of the immortal, precious Father, and start addressing them like they are this and that. And these are things that infiltrated against the definition of the person. God, it's just beautiful. I don't know, God. I want to believe that you can help me in ways that are kind to rebuild my life from the foundation that you attract. And you make it simple for me. But whatever you want, you just want me to have a chance to care, a chance to express myself. Abba, please chase me. Oh God, my spirit, my soul. Abba, 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 Abba. I'm just gonna sleep at night, then, guys. You might take a nap. I'm just gonna take a nap. Okay. I'll see you in about 2 hours, or maybe I'll see you in a few minutes or a few seconds. Hey, it's sort of like to a cliff. It's like not a cliffhanger. You're just cliff lover. I mean, I don't want to go and dangle people over cliffs, really. No, really? Oh, what if he was intending to use sorry, illustration 1738, 39 illustration to the potentiality of that is too much, guys, or we're just too much for people that need to have complete patience. So we're not really too much because I evoked that. Please bear with me, people. Find it interesting. Find it special. May the Father help me with the relationships that He gives. Just to say, it's he, but it's also the ability to open up things that were not meant to function in dysfunctional ideas about relationships in the army and how they interconnect and what the imperative central reality is in relation to the horizontal for the vertical. And the vertical for the horizontal, but in other words, it stands upon what you do in the in between you and your precious Savior, those who have given themselves to the resurrection, the only way out of mortality. And the end of mortality is in hell. Guys, wait, please don't let the adversary talk to you. We are not, in other words, the children of God, whatever they're doing in utter wildness come across the screen because God just cares so much about you, right? I look up in the corner of my eyes, 1857. So these things are happening. Woo! Whatever I look like, or what my page. There's videos on here that just it looks crazy. It's so organized that it's actually not. So, underneath the cover, and I'm talking sexual things like that's even wrong. Anyway, I mean, take a look at this hair, man. And then also our fellows are actually power mamas, power to the mamas. Well, power to God, but His power may you also have by powering your own sort of interpretation of things, but also having a openableness to things you can understand the reason with and understand, and that convince you in intellectual dignity etc. It's just in honor pictures they convince you of you know um in honor. So it always looks like something that as the adversary, just things that open up the most pictures he wants to go in strategically. Frustrate. We guys, loser. Loser. Talking about Diablo, not you. You did some crazy stuff today. You're doing it right now. Careful with that. Don't live life under the fumes of hell. Out there pushing pots around Egypt, getting your power picture where all the loopy, ridiculous, utterly insane, and utterly just straight inferior team of confusion. Confused. Look, they're supposed to be killing themselves in front of your face, not having you believe that you should kill yourself when you have hope. Oh my goodness, I had 5 years of feeling like my life was over. Don't let nothing persuade you. You got a smart mind in Jesus' name. I didn't, feel precious, guys. Uh, Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his. I'm not in for Super Bowl shirts. I was trying to keep it on, but it's actually thematic, most likely. Everything in periphery illustrates for the principle. And if you ever watched a football game in your life, that means that you can't talk to because Satan wants to boss you around like you don't have a brain. And if you have a brain and you watch, if you only had a brain or a heart, whatever earth that is, and we can all come back to reality, and you can smack me with the fact that I'm beautiful and not the actuality of your hand slapping me, because slap happy hands are not always exactly happy when there's other people who don't want me being slapped. Because I don't even have to fight for myself because all the women on earth are gonna fight for me. And their little sisters too. And guess what? I watch pornography. What on earth is the purpose of this? We can break it down. Are we addressing people in ways that are just like trying to see, I'm saying too much. Father, help me be restraining, help me speak out, and help me, Lord. I need your love, kindness, compassion. And may you help me, Lord, and just have this picture of Abba, be the Abba of my life and the big brother of my life. May I understand and really get to know that book, open it up, and you help me, Lord, to take charge and bring the power of the dare. Dare. Please prepare me for things that are coming. Seems like there's some kind of court case building. Most like some kind of like Haman picture you showed me. And these lovely, precious. Oh, Abba Shetabakai. You guys have no idea. There's no way you could possibly. It doesn't mean you're intelligent. It just means that, you know, it doesn't mean that people who are built to be intelligent. Their very visage, their image, their visage, their face. Image, it just says my daddy's smart, my daddy's smart. Powerful. Power. Yeah. Power himself. Unfightable. My daddy owns everything. But to come within that purity, he's not going to pretend like he didn't put his son on a mission. The mission went, obviously, I would say voluntarily, of course, obviously different. And he just came fulfilled with the Passover, the scriptures, all these things are building in image, in shadow to the image. It's not that it's useful, it's imperative, it's the Bible. But, if you read the Bible wrong, you find yourself thinking you can't have, this and that, you can't, do not touch. It's like, oh, then it's Paul. He said, I am the less among the disciples. These people, man, be careful. I think he might have been saying that this guy drove me up to this place and up somewhat nearby here, but not really, kind of, sort of. Yeah, it was one county over, and he's like, "Oh, sure." He's like, over the feast days and stuff like that. He didn't like when I said the name Jesus, but he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah." He's like, everything in there, and we went. I put a little rock in my pocket. If you're going by the I'm not saying do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it now, probably. But, in other words, God protect I'm saying when you have agree with heaven, that is, then heaven backs you up. In other words, that everything else fighting you has to become servant to God's love for you, which makes it mean they all work for God anyways. All things. The devil works for the kingdom of love. So just kind of in a disconnected loser picture forever. His whole army is just basically serving God anyway. He launched out, he's going to fight heaven and win, actually win. That sounds kind of crazy because it actually that's Diablo for you. I look up at 37339, 25 at 3738. But please protect your precious people, Lord. You've seen what's happened. You've seen the backroom talk. You've seen these things involving people I know, and they accept talk about me, and they didn't protect me when I wanted to get clean of things and whatever else. I mean, they didn't protect me, God. I'm not saying I want women to protect me, but in other words, I was trapped in here, and I don't know, Father. May be compassionate. May we be able to see these pictures, God. Lord, all the things that just secure the opening of expression of God. But when I can't, uh, when it's something else. Um, I was thinking about people. Where's that girl now? But, well, I don't know. Oh, hmm, Alicia. Yeah, the one here next to her. So I can know what to wash. The sweater, the red sweater. Anyway, just get to watch me sort of breathe. It's interesting. It's just like when I touched the thing, it said the number of my address. I said too much. Powerful, guys.